Good morning, sports fans. Well, I want to tell you a little bit about today's video. It's going to be a short one. It'll be a short video. I think it's under 15 minutes, really. So you can browse through it a little bit. I got out in a snow, slush, messy day, and decided to cut my trip short. So I'm going to take you in this particular video, and you'll find out a little bit about my kinfolk in this video and where they're from. So as it goes, you might say, I'll see you down the road. Good morning, sports fans. Well, what's old Ben doing today here? Ben's hang-ups. Well, let me tell you. It snowed last night. Real wet snow. And I debated whether to go out today. And I decided, okay, I'll give it a shot. Well, I got on the toll road. And I gotta tell you, it's a little greasy out here. And now I had to make up my mind, do I want to fight this for the next 80 miles? Don't know what it'll be later. It's supposed to rain later. I can make it. I know I can. Question is, do I want to put myself through this? And I think I've decided to cut this one short. And I'll just try something else. So I'm going to go down this toll road a little bit. And I'm going to get off of here.
Drive straight.
Now I got her an all-wheel drive,
53 miles onto I-69.
which means the old gas mileage drops about 3 to 4 miles per gallon. But that's the way it goes. It is really sloppy out here. So I'm going to have you take a look at this, see how I'm doing, and I'll see you guys down the road. Well, this is the Elkhart, Indiana exit. We're going to get off here. I'll pay my toll and I'll be on my way. Now in South Bend it was kind of interesting because evidently somebody didn't want to pay the toll and they ran right through the gate. So there was no gate there. I bet this one's got a gate. Doesn't matter. I'm going through. Well, I head south from the toll road. Now I'm heading east, or I'm sorry, west. Back towards South Bend, Mishawaka. But you gotta be a gentleman, you gotta let these cars out. Yep. Well, I'm west of Elkhart now. West End, and you can see this rain is really slushy. It's a rain and a snow mix, kind of. Now I'm going to ask you, sports fans, are we in Osceola or are we in Elkhart? Probably. My bet would be Elkhart, but I wouldn't be too sure of that. Well, I'm sitting here at the intersection of Old 20 and Ash Road. Again, can't tell you if we're in Osceola or we're in Elkhart, or are we in Mishawaka? Don't know. But I'm going to head south on Ash Road here. And we'll see if we can get to an area that looks more like maybe we're in Osceola. Well, now I'm getting up here to Highway 33 in Ash Road. And if I go left, I'm in Elkhart. I go right in Mishawaka. But actually, I believe I'm in Osceola. I guess Osceola's so small they don't even want to give it a sign. That'd be Amtrak right there going by. Now this business area up here, small business area. And I'm going to pull up here just a minute. And I want to show you here is a hardware store. This is the Osceola Hardware. That's right, Osceola Hardware. And I want to show you here is a hardware store. This is the Osceola Hardware. That's right, Osceola Hardware. This is it. Not a lot of parking in this little hardware store. This is it. Not a lot of parking in this little hardware store. Just so happens that hardware store, kind of a distant nephew. That's my first cousin, my cousin Bob's. Cousin Bob, that's his son owns that hardware. Bob works there once in a while. You know, Bob's an old man, he shouldn't be doing that. But he's works there once in a while. Osceola Hardware, so I know I'm in Osceola. That's a small hardware store, but you know, they do pretty darn good. So let's take a look now that we're in Osceola. Really, monuments over here, auto sales, several auto dealerships around, a couple businesses out of business, D&B Environmental, the insurance, Leonard Lanehart, whatever it is, insurance agency there, an Erie insurance agency. Linyard. And here's another hardware store. Do it best. Well, go down to Hughes there, they do it best. Mr. G's Restaurant. This is all Osceola, man. This is big town Osceola here. There's the Osceola Town Hall right here on the right. That's right. I'm going to turn here, right at the town hall. You can get a look at that town hall. This is the big town Osceola here. There's the Osceola Town Hall right here on the right. That's right. I'm going to turn here, right at the town hall. You can get a look at that town hall. Now I'm going down here on Beach Road. Moran Elementary School down here. Things are really growing up here in Osceola. Now, this is all really supposed to be Osceola here. Now, my mother's older brother, my Uncle Jack, lived out here in Osceola with his wife. He and his beautiful wife raised 6 kids out here in Osceola. Yeah, I'm going to give you a glimpse of this place. Now, they live on the water, or very close to the water. You can walk right down to the river. And the second oldest is Jane, and she still lives here with her husband. Had a lot of fun there. Now, the oldest one's name is Jack. So my cousin Jack and we hung out when we were together, and visiting and so forth. 2 peas in a pod, maybe, except Jack, of course, was much, much older than me. He's an old man now. Anyway, yeah, he used to get me in trouble all the time. He was like that, you know. But anyway, yeah, and then the third one was Bob. I believe that was Bob, yeah. And Bob's the one who owns the hardware, or his son does, who owns hardware there in Osceola. So we have a lot of history there. My brother's brother, between Jack and her, was killed in Osceola on the train track. You seen the train track there? Yeah, I don't know, he was a young man, 16, 17, 18 years old, something like that, when he crossed that track in front of a train, and he didn't make it. So we have history there, and that's part of the clan. 6 cousins. Unfortunately, the uncle, of course, has passed on, and my aunt's passed on. And that just leaves the cousins. They're all there. Janie's still living in the house. And Jack, he's just old. Well, I'm going to have to get a little cast here. Now, Osceola has a population of about 1,900 people, between 19 and 2,000. And the town got its name from Chief Osceola, chief of the Seminole tribe in Florida. Made a lot of the news back in the day, so boom, name a town after him, why not? So folks, I'm heading home in this mess, and I'll see you guys down the road. Don't forget, please subscribe, leave your name. I'll put it in if you do. So, see you folks down the road.